Welcome to Podnutz Daily, episode number 195. We're here with Monty, who is FatGeek in the Podnutz forums. And your website is it fatgeek.com, Monty?
MyFatGeek.com.
MyFatGeek.com. It's a computer repair service. It's an interesting.
They want $500 for FatGeek.com.
I know.
$500.
I know. When I had Geek Force for my computer repair business, I had to get Geek Force online. I did not even bother checking how much they wanted for Geek Force. It's not worth it.
Yeah, I'm sure it was more than reasonable.
Yeah, I mean, MyFatGeek sounds fine. It's pretty cool.
Yeah, but who the hell would want FatGeek?
Man, you'd be surprised. Somebody had Podnutz with an S.
Oh, well, it's probably porn.
No, it sounds like it would be, but it's not. It's some guy and a blog. I think it's just a blog. All right. Anyway, so that's your business. Where are you located at, Monty?
Idaho Falls, Idaho. Oh, I got to do the Simon thing. It's overcast, a little cloudy, and raining a bit, and 57 degrees.
Where are you at again?
Idaho Falls, Idaho.
Idaho Falls, Idaho.
Yeah.
Oh, cool. All right. So you're in the computer repair business. Do you have a shop, or you
work out of my house? When I originally I got my first computer when I was 11, which was an 81.
Okay. And
it was a tandy colored computer.
Nice.
And I had about 100 different ones since then, and always worked on them. And in 91, I went to school and ran out of money a couple of years later and went and ran a car dealership for 16 years.
Wow.
And while I was doing that, I did all their computers, fixed everybody's computers on the side, built everybody I knew computer for free. And then about a year ago, things were starting to slow down, and my dealership employer was doing some stupid stuff, and so I started doing it for a business on the side after the 65 hours I put in at work.
Jeez.
And in February, they filed for bankruptcy, and I had no way to make any money there, so I just jumped ship. I said, screw this.
Wow. How has it been going since you did that with the computer repair?
Really well. I mean, really well. I've been surprised. And, there's a couple of things that keep me successful that I think have been talked about a little bit on your show, but one is customer service and knowing how to deal with people.
Yeah.
Having 16 years of having to butt heads with people is so much easier on this side.
Oh yeah.
When people walk into a car dealership, they're like, ah!
Exactly.
And so I'm used to having to break down walls. I don't have any walls anymore. And, I have all the sales experience and customer service experience that I had from before. And that really helps a lot in this business. Yeah.
Like the way you did it, it sounds cool because, you do it on the side and then you do it maybe for free for some people. And then, you build your confidence that way. So at least, you're able to do it for a business if you ever had to. And then, if you ever do break into the business, you can do the technical side, but you had it kind of twice as good because you dealt with the people. You knew you had the confidence doing the people side too. So that's a good combination for a computer repair tech.
Now I'm starting to use some of my sales skills for upsell. Selling Norton, selling this, that, or the other thing. I'll make a system image for them. After I'm done. If I have to do a reinstall and software install and everything. And I'll take a system if they want to pay $15. I'll image the system. And then they can have an easy way to restore it and don't have to pay me so much next time.
Right.
That kind of thing. And so I'm working on that kind of stuff. And one of the things I decided, you were asking about where I'd work out of, I sat down when I started doing this, and I knew I was going to start from my home. But I had the resources where I could have gone out and got a shop. But I sat down and I figured out I can go and pick up an awful lot of computers every month for the amount of money I'm going to spend to have a storefront.
Sure.
So I offer free pickup and delivery within my local area here. And then if I have to go outside of there, then I charge for pickup and delivery.
Good. Hey, Monty, before we go on, are you using your laptop mic, or do you have like a mic that plugged in mic?
I think it's, tell me if it gets louder. Any louder? No. I think I'm just using my array on my laptop.
Oh, if there's any way you could get closer to it, that would be better.
Sure. You bet.
Okay.
Is that closer?
It sounds about the same. Try a little closer.
How about that?
It sounds better. If it's not
test check.
Yeah, that's good. As long as you're not uncomfortably just having your head smashed up against a thing.
No, I'm all right.
Okay.
I'll just lean over this direction a little.
Okay.
So.
All right. So, what did I want to ask you? Oh, okay. When you went looking to maybe get a shop, what kind of prices were you looking at for rent? What were you getting? What were you seeing? Or did you not even bother?
Well, in this area, it's not going to be comparable at all to what you're used to, or even close. In our area, I have like my insurance agent offered me a place a couple months ago, and he said $400, but it's his insurance agency. It's in the basement of it, and it just looks like a house. So it'd be like the little basement of a house.
Yeah.
And there used to be a computer repair place in there for some guys that didn't make it, obviously. And I didn't want that stigma either.
Yeah, that's good.
The scent of failure, I just wanted to kind of avoid that.
Yeah, and I would put out this advice too, just looking back on what I did. If you're going to get a shop, get something where you're visible to the public, not something in a back corner. Because
if you have a shop, I've got that now. I'm hard to find now. Why should I move somewhere else and be hard to find?
Yeah, exactly. And most of my business at the shop came in off walk-ins, came in off the sign. So if you are going to put money into a shop, make sure you're in a visible area. Otherwise, it's like you shouldn't even move out of your house.
Yeah, I want a visible area. But see, that's the other thing, that you got expenses that I didn't want. I didn't want to have to man a shop. I didn't want to have to be there from 9 to 5, and then I couldn't go out on house calls.
Yeah.
I didn't want to pay somebody to sit there when I wasn't there. Forget it. For now, until I can't handle the workload at this location, I'm staying here.
Yeah, that's a good thing.
And that's probably about a year from now.
How long have you been doing it full time?
Well, I started doing it full time in February.
Oh, cool.
So, and it's built to where, about half my business now is referral already.
Good job.
So, yeah, I've really enjoyed it.
What have you been doing to get the business?
Well, I don't want to say.
Okay.
Can you mute me for a sec and I'll tell you?
No.
Here, wait. Hold on. I type it in the chat room or something.
No, don't worry about it. If you don't want to say, we're not going to do it in the show.
Because I know those guys in my area aren't using this, and that's why I don't want to say it. But it's the same thing you did.
Okay. Don't even worry about it. Well, I'm going to ask you another question.
You got all your business, and you recommended, and I started doing that kind of ads, and nobody else in my area, none of my competition uses it.
Okay, good.
Which is so asinine, I can't even believe it, that a computer guy wouldn't. It's like a computer guy not having a website.
Yeah, I know exactly what you're talking about. And if anybody else,
Citizen X, quit it.
Yeah, Citizen X. But if anybody